Shinichiro Watanabe's Lazarus is gradually establishing its own distinctive identity with each new week, and it's thrilling to witness. Following its most highly praised episode thus far, Lazarus Episode 5, Pretty Vacant, seeks to take advantage of the excitement generated by the previous episode's action while advancing the narrative into new territory. Although it doesn't fully succeed in achieving the same stunning visual allure as the premiere or Episode 4, Lazarus Episode 5 is crucial in revisiting character development for some of the less emphasized members of the ensemble. Pretty Vacant is an ironic title for this Lazarus episode because of its emphasis on substance rather than visuals. Lazarus Episode 5 unveils a secondary antagonist linked to Dr. Skinner, Popcorn Wizard, who Elena identifies as one of the top 3 greatest hackers across the globe. Popcorn Wizard certainly demonstrates her capability in Episode 5 as her superior strategies easily outpace the Lazarus team. The outcome is an action-packed and high-stakes Lazarus episode that effectively expands upon the anime's mystery, yet fails to reach the stylish peaks that fans have come to anticipate. Lazarus Episode 5 opens with Axel's monologue regarding his interaction with Hapuna. This appears to be a pivotal moment for the series, as every member of Team Lazarus has now shared their perspective, culminating with the main protagonist. Axel's personal backstory in the prologue isn't particularly revealing since it primarily discusses information about his past in prison that was somewhat already deduced through contextual hints in previous episodes. Nonetheless, one particular detail that stands out is Axel's assertion that Hapuna had no impact on him when he ingested it. Axel is recognized for his arrogance, so this might simply be his way of boasting, but it represents an important revelation if taken literally. Some individuals may possess a certain immunity to Hapuna's effects, and that might ultimately be the real key to rectifying Hapuna's negative characteristics. In addition to the information conveyed by the characters, another enjoyable aspect of the prologue each week is witnessing how more and more of its hidden symbolism has been unveiled as clues. In Episode 5, Team Lazarus discovers that the peculiar eye that has been appearing in every prologue scene is indeed a side effect that manifests just before death. This contributes to the intrigue of Lazarus' enigma and serves as another method the anime uses to engage viewers in actively attempting to unravel Dr. Skinner's more profound puzzles. Every episode of Lazarus features some form of significant chase scene or action sequence involving Axel, and Episode 5 introduces its own early on to allow Elena to take center stage in the latter part of the episode. Axel's confrontation with the guards at the Delta Medicinal president's apartment building provides an exhilarating diversion, showcasing all the stylish maneuvers and impressive fight choreography that viewers have come to anticipate from the series. However, this fight is not the most outstanding in Lazarus, possibly because of its relatively short length. Although Axel makes a crucial advancement by breaking into the Delta president's living quarters, he has a noticeably reduced presence in Episode 5 compared to previous episodes. The climax of Lazarus Episode 5 becomes gripping when the scheme to lure Skinner out through the creation of a fake cure by Delta Medicinal backfires. However, it evolves more into a mental contest between Elena and Popcorn Wizard rather than a physical altercation or chase. Axel's cool moves and spectacular parkour display are certainly a lacking element in this action segment, and the stakes appear much lower than in other action sequences. Ultimately, it's difficult to view a hacker manipulating the air conditioning with the same seriousness as an actual gunfight. While all 5 primary members of the Lazarus team have shared their views on Hapuna up to Episode 5, there remains one key figure of Team Lazarus who is not. Their leader, the increasingly mysterious Hirsch, is expected to emerge. With the other members of the Lazarus group having been highlighted in the prologue by this point, Hirsch is likely to become the focus of the next episode, and the timing couldn't be better. Episode 5 effectively hints to the audience that there is something suspicious about Hirsch and the very existence of the Lazarus team from the outset. Hirsch obviously possesses more information than she is revealing to her subordinates. Additionally, the audience is introduced to Hirsch's apparent superior, Anderson, who holds a position within the US government. He and Hirsch talk about a deliberately vague committee, and Hirsch emphasizes the urgency for the Lazarus team to deliver results promptly or risk being at a huge disadvantage. Who they are actually competing against remains to be revealed. This is an intriguing plot thread to watch develop at this point in the anime, contributing to a sense that Lazarus world is expanding significantly. Team Lazarus is essentially a collection of 6 characters, yet merely 4 of them genuinely appeared to be compelling in the initial episodes of the series. Elena and Hirsch have consistently come across as the most bland and superficial characters, and it doesn't aid that they never truly venture anywhere or can engage directly in the action. Fortunately, Episode 5 provides these two characters with greater opportunity to develop, as they become the primary focus for a change. Elena is, unexpectedly, the most entertaining aspect of Lazarus Episode 5. This is particularly surprising given that she has displayed the least personality of anyone on the team until this point. Lazarus Episode 5 provides Elena an opportunity to become the hero as she encounters a fitting new rival with the introduction of the villain, Popcorn Wizard. Although Popcorn Wizard was technically first referenced by name in Lazarus Episode 3, Episode 5 finally reveals her appearance. Popcorn Wizard herself is an incredibly quirky young woman who drives a highly modified van that stands out sharply and enjoys responding to everything by shouting hardcore. As a distinct character, Popcorn Wizard can be somewhat overwhelming, yet she appears to be the type of character who might resonate with viewers over time. Lazarus Episode 5 presents audiences with numerous new mysteries to ponder, but Popcorn Wizard's ambitions and intentions are certainly the most pressing. Her connection to Dr. Skinner remains unclear, but at least her abilities as a hacker have become painfully evident to Elena as of Lazarus Episode 5. However, Popcorn Wizard is more than just a villain for Lazarus. Episode 5 appears to sow the seeds of something larger between Popcorn Wizard and Elena that could eventually evolve into a partnership or at least a spirited rivalry. The title of Episode 5, Pretty Vacant, references Elena's hacking program that she uses to confuse Popcorn Wizard, but it also alludes to a song of the same name by the 70s rock group the Sex Pistols. It's certainly not unusual for Shinichiro Watanabe to title an episode of his series after a song. After all, Watanabe acknowledged in an interview prior to the anime's debut that even the title of Lazarus was inspired by a song by the English alternative rock band the Boo Radleys. Naming her virus program Pretty Vacant reveals a bit of Elena's character, as she perceives her hacking as a means of self-expression. This leads to a bonding moment between Elena and Popcorn Wizard when Popcorn Wizard contacts Elena on what seems to be an untraceable number to express her admiration for Johnny Rotten, the lead singer of the Sex Pistols, as well. In response, Elena can only smile, as she appears to have discovered a kindred spirit even amid a life and death struggle. Popcorn Wizard is evidently a villain who is doing everything in her power to stop Team Lazarus from locating Dr. Skinner and saving the world. Yet, Popcorn Wizard is the first individual to make Elena smile on-screen in the anime. In the Sex Pistols' Pretty Vacant, Johnny Rotten proclaims, "Don't ask us to come, 'cause we're not fully present. Oh, don't fake it, 'cause I don't mind." In Lazarus' Hapuna-filled universe, where a potent painkiller has dulled most individuals' emotions, it's challenging for anyone to feign concern about anything. Nevertheless, the one area where Lazarus has notably excelled is in prompting the audience to care about characters such as Elena. That represents the greatest achievement of Lazarus Episode 5. Although the exterior isn't quite as appealing in this episode, there's a lot more beneath the surface. Hope you like this video. Stay tuned in this channel for latest upcoming updates on this series. And add a bookmark in this channel for further upcoming updates on movies, anime, and web series. Thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, please like, comment, and share our channel. And for latest updates, please subscribe our channel and press the bell icon.